Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Soon after King Charles made that speech, which he made during that State House banquet,
the wrongdoings of the past are a cause of the greatest sorrow and the deepest regret. There were abhorrent and unjustifiable acts of violence committed against Kenyans as they waged, as you said at the United Nations, a painful struggle for independence and sovereignty.
Whereby there were so many people who attended, and one of the person who shocked people was Raila Amolo Odinga. As to who invited Raila Amolo Odinga, nobody knows. But here in YOLENO, we believe that Neil Wigan, the UK High Commissioner here in Kenya, is the person who could have invited Raila Amolo Odinga. But as to how that invitation was hatched, it's one thing that nobody has explained. I remember almost a month ago, or more than a month ago, I think it was somewhere there in August, Raila met with Neil Wigan, and I think in his company was Opiyo Wandayi, the minority leader. I suspect that that could have been the time where this plan was hatched. Raila maybe was being briefed about that visit in his capacity as the former Prime Minister, in his capacity as the former AU Chair of Infrastructure. So that is the time that Raila was given the details about that visit of King Charles and Queen Camilla. You know, Rigathi Gachagua previously used to say that ameziba all the entry points and all the exit points of State House, meaning that there is no way Raila Amolo Odinga can step his foot in the State House. But Rigathi Gachagua forgot that Raila is a public figure, someone who is well known globally, and that explains why he was invited. He was invited, and because he was invited, he had to come with someone. And I think that's why he chose Opiyo Wandayi to be in his company. But how did Raila beat the odds to make it to State House bila kusimamishwa? Exactly. That is why the issue here, or the idea here, is that Neil Wigan could have been the person who was responsible for that invitation. You know, earlier on I saw a footage, or rather I saw a picture where Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta had taken with the King Charles also. And in that picture, which I suspect could have been taken recently, like 3 months, 2 months ago, Uhuru is seen standing there with the king. They are the two of them. And then a photo is taken. You know, that is also enough indication that the king anatambua Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and also the king anatambua Raila Amolo Odinga. Let's go to an event of today, an event whereby Gachagua greeted the king when the king was received, I think, at the Navy with William Samoei Ruto, whereby that time the king had arrived in Mombasa.
Rais Rigathi Gachagua na mawaziri kadhaa walipanda jukwaa na kisha.
The moment Gachagua shook the king's hands, ulimwona kirudi nyuma kabisa, as if hakuwa hapo. I was observing the body language of Gachagua well, and I also wanted to observe, and I also observed the body language of Raila during his State House, and I could tell that to Gachagua ilikuwa ni kama ile ni kitu ambao unfamiliar waters. To me, that is what I saw. I saw a Gachagua who felt uncomfortable being there, the look on his eyes, and you can check that video. The look on his eyes tells it all. But the look on Raila Amolo Odinga's eyes when he met King Charles is already indication that huyu ni mtu ambao amezoeana kuanzia kitambo. You know, when you meet your long time buddy and when you meet someone who is new to you, there is always a difference on how you approach that meeting. The way you approach the meeting of your long time buddy will be quite different. You will crack jokes, laugh and the like. When I saw Gachagua greeting King Charles and he did not utter a word, and I saw how Raila greeted King Charles and they managed to crack a joke, that was two different scenario. And that is it's like someone meeting an old-time buddy, that is Raila to King Charles, and someone meeting someone for the first time, that is Gachagua to King Charles. So that's why I'm saying that the people in Oda have not been able to talk about what happened in the State House, because to them, they never expected that would happen. They expected that Raila Amolo Odinga would be locked out from all this. Of course, Raila was not given a chance to talk. Yeah, that's what we know. We saw that. He was not given a chance to talk. But if you looked at how he greeted King Charles alimkumbuka Raila Amolo Odinga kabisa. But if you looked at how King Charles greeted Gachagua, it's as if he was just greeting any other person. You remember, Gachagua is the second in command. I mean, after Ruto, it's him. That's a reality. The second in command. And we expected some cracking of jokes, some talks here, especially now that Gachagua is back from the international tour. We expected some one or two things. Hey, hi, Deputy President, you've been here, you know, those kind of talks, because they had not met before. And to be honest with you, Gachagua has not met the king, and has never met King Charles. I mean, that's what it's the chances that they have met and the chances that they have not met is about 9 to 1. I mean 9% to 1%. 1% chances that they have met. 1% chances that they have met. 9% chances that they have not met. So I think that is what I project from my estimation. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think Neil Wigan is the person who arranged all this? Because there's also this talk of Rai and King Charles meeting, and who planned that. Also, that is something that many people were caught by surprise, because King Charles was welcomed by Rai, but we never expected that would happen after the previous Mambo Matatu sentiments from William Ruto. When talked about Rai being a sugar cartel, we never expected that King Charles would shake the hands of Rai. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to rest my case there. But to those people who have not subscribed, please just take 1 second, go below the comment section there. There's a button written subscribe. In fact, it's before the comment section. Just hit it if you're not subscribed before. To those people who supported this channel by subscribing, by liking our videos, by sharing our videos, I want to say that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without you, this channel cannot grow. So until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.